call this March 10, 2026 meeting of the Washington County Board of Education to order. After Mr. Walters leads us in prayer, Ms. Lily Fleener is going to lead us in the pledge.
Let's pray. Our dear Heavenly Father, God, we just thank you so much for the beauty outside, Lord. We just, it helps us to know that you're here, you're right beside us, you're in us, you're through us. And God, we just thank you so much for that. God, we just ask for you to be with our county government, our country, and Lord, as we're interacting with different countries right now, Lord, we just pray for our leaders that you will give them your knowledge and your wisdom to be able to make the right decisions at the right time. And God, we also pray that for us tonight as we sit here representing our communities, Lord, that you will give your knowledge and wisdom to us that we can best decide how things should go and when and what, Lord. We just rely on you fully for that, God. We just thank you so much for everybody that's here. We thank you for everybody's life. We ask for safety for everybody, Lord. God, we thank you for our teachers, our parents, our students, our faculty and staff. God, we just can't thank you enough for the many, many blessings that you give us that we do see, and the many, many blessings that you give us that we don't see, God. And we give all the glory to you. We worship and praise you, God. We love you. In Christ's name we pray. Amen. Amen. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This evening we're going to start with the Grandview Elementary Beta Club. Ms. Keys.
Hi, I'm Sandy Keys. Dr. Churchwell gives me the honor of working with our wonderful Beta Club. These kids are very nervous right now. They have NAEP tested today. They have registered for high school today. This one has unveiled our new Grandview Eagle on our football field. They have all came from practice from sport to get here, so I thank the parents for getting them here. They don't feel like I gave them enough time to prep in the middle of all of that going on today, but I know they're going to do a good job. Take it away, guys.
Alright, we're Grandview's Beta. We're here tonight to showcase Grandview Elementary School, where we are growing exceptional students or exceptional leaders inspiring today's Eagles. I'm Bryson.
I'm Jaden.
I'm AJ.
I'm Rachel. I'm Caitlin.
Alright. Currently, Grandview is a level 5. We do many collaborations with David Crockett High School's programs that are CT and elective classes.
FFA came and visited our second grade classes. Our 7th and 8th grade CTE class was visited by Crockett's cosmetology and electrical class. Students from 7th and 8th grade class went to David Crockett and visited Weldon. Crockett's marching band came and performed for Grandview students. Our CTE classes also went on a field trip to visit WCYB.
Our families have the opportunity to participate in school events such as open house and our math and literacy carnival.
Washington County's Principal of the Year is our very own Dr. Churchwell. We're very proud of her.
It's okay. Guys, not having their screens in front of them, they just got a little off, but they still did an awesome job. It's okay.
Yep, they're doing fine.
Where we need to be at, guys, I'll get us there. Here we go.
We're there now.
We need the sports one.
First one, next one,
Keep going.
keep going.
Other way.
Oh, the other way, gotcha.
That one.
There we go.
Grandview offers many extracurricular activities that students are welcome to participate in, including basketball, baseball, band club, bridge club, cheerleading, cross country, chorus, football, girls on the run, robotics, soccer, and volleyball. Thank you for
Yeah,
listening.
thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lynn Farquhar, I'm the CTE teacher at South Central. We do not have any slides, but we do have a presentation for you guys. I'm gonna show you our winning food truck first. The individuals that did this truck were not able to come. And so, this is their food truck. So the students spent the last several weeks creating these food trucks. They have to research what it takes to make a truck, how much it costs for a truck, all of the food that goes into their truck. I don't want them repeating food truck types, so I give them a list of food truck styles to choose from. They pick their own, and I will let the students show you the rest. I'm just gonna open up all three, and then they'll talk about which trucks are theirs.
Breakfast.
Can we fit this one in here? He's burning over out. There
My name is Aubrey Call, I'm in 6th grade and I'm from South Central. The name of our food truck is Waffle Wood. We serve a variety of breakfast items including boba and waffles. Our special is the bacon and eggs. In our 6th grade CTE class, we work together with a partner. Although this is not us designing a real food truck, this is us explaining and learning how businesses work.
My name is Aiden Cole, I'm in 7th grade and I go to South Central Elementary. My partner is.
My name is Olivia Bess. I'm in 7th grade and I'm from South Central Elementary School also.
Our food truck is a vat that has stuff like burritos, wraps, and different types of desserts. And we've learned that it takes creativity and teamwork to work and make food.
We made these food trucks because we need to learn the different jobs that might not be traditional and the skill it might take.
My name is Lila Moore and I go to South Central Elementary School. I'm in the 7th grade. My CTE teacher is Lynn Farquhar.
My name is Mason Henley and me and Lila created Burger Blitz, our own food truck that is based on traditional American food, featuring burgers and fries.
In our CTE class, we worked on a project where we designed our own food trucks. No, they are not real. We just did it on a poster board. But I realized it is basically the same because you still got to put on some work. Not flipping burgers or making coleslaw. You got to still work, and I've learned starting a business is hard. Time, planning, creativity, teamwork, and it also showed us careers in food businesses include stuff like chefs, designers, marketing, business owners, and projects to help us connect what we learn in class to real jobs. And we also realized you don't have to sit here and think, will they like this? As long as you pursue your mind to do it, do it.
Awesome. Great job. Great. Thank you.
We have the 2026 scope members with us this evening.
Good evening, Madam Chair and the Board. I and Miss Jennifer had the distinct honor to travel to the SCOPE conference with 4 great students from here at Washington County. They're here to share their experience with you. So we're gonna start from Daniel Boone. We have Ella Baker. And Joe Robinson also went from Daniel Boone, but he's at work.
Unfortunately. Hi, my name is Ella Lee Baker. I'm a junior at Daniel Boone High School. And my experience at the SCOPE conference, I had a lot of fun. I got to do debates. Our main topic for the debate that I was in was we had to take money from the arts and fund the CTE, which is really fun to argue and debate and how much we wanted to take. My most memorable moment would probably be the seniors debating. The difference in the shift between like younger people to the older people really opened my eyes about debates, and I think it's interesting. But yeah, thank you.
And then from David Crockett, we have AJ Wynn and Journey Higgins.
My name's AJ. I am, like you said, from Crockett. What I learned from Scope is very long, alright, so bring some good walking shoes. The debate topic we did was, it was also CT, and then there was another one we did, which was, why should we put EOCs and ACTs and we should flip them. And I learned that tests are a lot of money, so. But also I learned how important it is to not only just like lock it on, like, I didn't know Scope was a thing until today, like 4 weeks ago. So, and I didn't know it could help me so much on scholarships and stuff. Like you can get a full, like a lot of money for Scope, and I didn't know that, so it helps with my future plans. And one thing I did take away is that my speaking skills can get a lot better off of just one little thing. Thank y'all.
Hello everybody, thank you so much for having us. My name is Journey Higgins, like I said, I'm from Crockett. I had an amazing time at the SCOPE conference. Thank you all so much for letting us go. I've had so many memorable moments. I'm not one of those people who's like, I'm outgoing and everything, but I met some incredible people. The lovely Ellie and Joe, who's not here tonight, truly have been just amazing friends. It was a great bonding experience. My debate topic for my team was ACT over EOC, to see which one should we go together, if we should combine them, how we should work with that. It was so amazing to hear so from so many different perspectives. I've had people on both sides arguing the for, the pro, the con, and the way that they went about it, I got to see how things worked like that, the shift, like Ellie said, from seniors to juniors. It was an incredible way to see how different people process things. So I was so honored to go, and I'm just so grateful that I got picked for this. Thank you.
Was it only the seniors that did the debating, or did you do it as well?
So for our groups, they split us up into about 4, what was it, like 8 groups, something like that? 8 groups, and we all had different topics, and then in our groups, we had a discussion about it, and then we picked individual leaders to go and actually debate on stage. So 3 of the main debaters were juniors, and then we had 1 group that was seniors.
Awesome. Yeah. As you can see, they represented Washington County great, so great job, guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I also get the honor to introduce to you our student board members for next school year, 26-27. From Daniel Boone, it's Connor Davis and Sophia Ashby. And then from David Crockett is AJ Wynn and Journey Higgins. Awesome.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm really looking forward to it, and I will not let you down. I'm seriously honored to have this position, and I cannot possibly thank you guys enough.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm a junior at Daniel Boone, and adding on to what Connor said, I'm just really grateful for this opportunity and can't wait to see where it takes us.
If you would like to, adopt.
You just said that you learned how to speak.
You already know me.
What did you say your name was?
I'd say is I'm a very hard worker. I do, whenever I try something, I'm really locked in on. I'm really dedicated. Don't get your promises up, because I have no expectation for what's going. So, yeah. Thank you.
Really inspirational. I don't know how I can possibly follow that up, but thank you again so much. I would say this interview for us was kind of crazy. We talked to Ellie and Joe a little bit, and I know that it was all different, but it was truly like kind of an incredible interview. It helped me with the process a lot, and I'm so excited to see how far we can go and all the things that I can learn from the school board this year.
See you.
Good job.
Thank you. Is there a recommendation for the consideration of the meeting agenda?
So moved.
Second.
I have something that I'd like to add,
Okay.
and I'd like to add for us a letter of opposition to House Bill 2226 and Senate Bill 2445. It has to do with the prohibiting of school boards entering into MOUs with professional organizations. It's an item that is currently sitting in the House Education Committee and will be dealt with within a week.
Second.
Is there any discussion?
For some background, that specifically is focused on the collaborative conferencing process through the Professionals and Educators Collaborative Conferencing Act that was passed, I believe it was 2012, 11, I think the actual date. And really it's just a legislation to minimize the voice of the teachers in collaboration with the representatives of the board that you all appoint as management to work with the teachers to discuss, things that like working conditions, salaries, and things like that, and just improvement in the districts from a teacher's perspective. That's the legislation to prohibit that process from boards working with their teachers in that way.
Okay, we will vote on the amendment to the agenda.
It's open.
Yes.
All approved on the amendment.
Okay, then we will vote on the meeting agenda as amended.
Thank you.
How do you vote?
Yes.
All agreed.
All right, seeing as we did not have any public comment, we'll be moving. We'll be moving into the approval of the meeting minutes.
What happened to Bright Ridge? Did you just say
They
that?
canceled.
They
Thank you.
had to reschedule.
Okay.
Make a motion, we approve minutes as presented.
Second.
Vote, Jen.
All agreed.
Next is our announcements. Or anything you want to say about our announcements?
The list of upcoming events, one thing is not, we did not include, I need to just make mention of that. The joint meeting with the commission on Tuesday, April 14th, at 5:30 here, just to remind the board of that. It's an advertised meeting, so I believe the commission has put that on their calendar and advertised it as well. And no action will be taken, but the two bodies will be meeting, so it needs to be an advertised meeting.
Any idea how many gets to come?
We don't really have an RSVP list to date. We'll continue to ask them to confirm, so that we by that time we'll have hopefully a good idea of how many will be attending. With that, no more announcements to add.
The middle school CTE enterprise group.
Jared. Sure. We'll have an outline at the 24th workshop with the board having a draft one at the April meeting. You said April 14th for the commission. 26. 5:30. 5:30. I just want to see that. Yes, prior to meeting.
Good evening to everyone.
Evening.
I'll let each teacher introduce themselves and introduce their students, but first of all, we want to thank the board for making sure that our CTE programs at middle school happened. It's been an amazing change in our students' attitudes, I feel like, about what careers are available for them. Just having a chance to have their hands-on experiences and be able to make lots of different choices. We're not expecting them to decide in middle school just what they want to do in life. I'm glad I didn't have to, because I went a totally different direction. But we want them to have those choices as well. As we have been working through the CTE program, one of the things we noticed is that our students, are really interested in being creative. And along with that, then we started looking at also how can we sustain the program. Once our ISM grant funds are all spent, then what are we going to do? How are we going to keep it up? How can we maintain this momentum that we feel like that we have built along the way? So one of the suggestions, and these ladies can talk more about it, this was not a single person's decision. It was looking at the school-based enterprises, which is in direct connection with CTE course at the high school level. And also a direct connection with life. Just, managing themselves, managing maybe a family, managing a business at some point, if that's what they're interested in. Understanding how a business works. So, as we talked about it, we're looking at all the different things that we have planned for our schools. And then it kind of grew into, we're not a competition between each other. We want to work together. We might find opportunities where maybe Fall Branch has something going on and we can all connect together with that. Our students could connect together. They're going to end up in high schools together. I like seeing them come together and working with you. So we feel like it's a lot of good life experiences for them. The idea of a club kind of came from that, is that, none of us work alone. We have to connect with other people, and this will be a good way for them to connect with each other. I'm going to let them speak about what they're doing with their businesses at their schools, and then you're going to have to hear from me again before it's over with.
Hi everybody, I'm Kirsten Murray from Fall Branch, and just to kind of go off of what Diane said with the whole district initiative for this, with each school having their own chapter, is, like she said, for students to work with each other, bounce ideas off of each other, and practice presenting. So every semester, every quarter, they can do a quarterly finance presentation about, what sold the best, what ideas did they have, what sort of challenges did they have to overcome. So again, they're learning how to communicate, present to each other, and learn from each other as well. Just as an example, and we'll kind of go around and show all that we've made, with the ISM grant, we were able to purchase a lot of really cool stuff. So we've got 3D printers, we have laser engravers, embroidery machines, and soon at Fall Branch we'll have screen printing, so we'll be able to do all of our shirts, like field day stuff in-house, which will be great. So one thing that we've done at Fall Branch is we had an initial donation from Tractor Supply in Jonesboro, and they gave us some houseplants. And so the students were able to propagate them, which tied in with the 7th grade science standards. And those propagations were turned into their own little tiny houseplants, and they were able to sell them along with a little cardinal buddy that we 3D printed.
That's awesome.
Donna Wagner from Lower Elementary, and we've made all of these items in our print shop at school. And we're getting to where we're starting the business part of it and letting people know that we can make these things for them in-house. And right now, our best word of mouth are our teachers. So if you have any business, send it our way, and we'll see what we can do. And we made all of these things in-house, so.
I'm Lynn Farquharson, and just to kind of echo off of what's already been said, our students are learning idea development, product design, marketing and branding, pricing and budgeting, production and teamwork. They're learning how businesses go from an idea to a real project. And then they're learning how to sell these things. South Central's big project this year is to do our field day shirts, and so that is the next big thing that we have. But I did bring 2 students who were in last semester's business and marketing so that they could tell you a little bit about what they like about this entrepreneurship side of it. I didn't bring any fancy products with me, so I'm sorry, but I did bring some students. This is Aiden, Cole, and Mason Henley.
My favorite thing that we have done in business and marketing is we have made things like shirts and sweatshirts, mugs, coasters, and freeze-dried candy. And during doing these things, we have learned how to work together and learn new things and make things in ways we've never done before. And we've done things like sell freeze-dried candy at fun Fridays at school, at our concession stands, at school dances, or at basketball and volleyball games at school.
My name is Mason Henley. One of my elective classes at South Central is Business and Marketing. In this class, I've had the opportunity to design and make products like coasters, mugs, t-shirts, and freeze-dried candy. Not only did we design and make products, we worked through sales and marketing.
We are not fully ready to sell yet, but we're working on that. I have my CEO here, which became very obvious when we first began our class. My class was called, it had to do with graphic arts, media, and entrepreneurship. And it was easy to see right away who was going to be in charge. So I'm going to let her explain a little bit about how we began the process.
Hi, I'm Peyton Williams from Sulphur Springs, and when we got to our class at the beginning of the 39 weeks, we all came together and we created ideas on a business name, a big business logo, and as you can see, we are the Gamecock Shop, and this is our logo, and we are hoping to sell items like keychains, and we got some examples right here, decals and stickers, and this is a decal for our basketball team, and then we got a little fidget, and we also hope to sell posters. This is one we made for the softball coach, and we'll also do customized posters, like as you can see here and here. This is a flyer of the things that we are hoping to sell. And we'd like to go to basketball games, volleyball games, and softball games, and just any event at our school and sell these items. And we just really would like you to support it.
And would you tell them what we don't have it fully together, but how are we advertising?
So at our school we have this class, Media Arts, by Miss Blazer, our music teacher, and we're hoping that she'll let us take maybe a minute or two for the Friday videos that she makes to sponsor, to give the things that we're hoping to sell, and make flyers and brochures about it, and just get the word out to everybody.
I don't know, she mentioned she's in 6th grade, so that's why she is going to be the CEO. We really do feel like that with the programs we have, just, I know I'm probably saying the same things, if you've heard me speak before about anything, always come back to the 4 C's. Critical thinking, definitely involved here. And creativity, very evident by what they've been doing in all the schools. Having that collaborative time, because this has been a collaborative effort, not just with the CTE teachers, but with the students as well. And then communicating, getting the word out. All skills that, yes, we can tie into every class, but mainly we're tying into life. That's our 21st century employability skills. We appreciate your time.
That's awesome. What is your all's favorite things that you've got out of this?
It's probably 3D prints, like these keychains and like little fidgets like this. And the students voted, we gave them a survey and they voted on the 3D prints as well.
That's awesome. What about you two fellas?
Working together and figuring out how businesses work.
Probably figuring out like what classes you need and how challenging it is to make it to like creating a business.
That's awesome. Thank you all.
I'll speak for the whole school, the freeze-dried candy has been a hit.
Yeah, sure. Thank you all. I mean, it's a big deal. I appreciate you.
Thank you for your time.
Quick question. The actual club, how do you foresee that operating? Is this something that's going to occur after school? Is this meetings that are going to be occurring where the kids will be staying after school for weekly meetings? How do you foresee that?
Different at each school. Yes, it depended on the student population and what is approved by the principal and schedule-wise, how it's gonna work, especially with sports and everything. Probably at Fall Branch at my school will probably be maybe a lunchtime thing that meets maybe once a week, with the possibility of tie-ins in other of my CTE classes. So we have a 3D design class, and so they might design something for the shop as part of their activities.
South Central is really small, you all know that. So ours will I'll keep a business marketing class for one of my elective choices. It will mainly run out of that business marketing class, but my other CTE classes will participate with that business marketing class. And then the students are volunteer to stay after school for games if they're gonna help run the shop.
And the club as a whole, we are hoping that we can bring our students together as well. How often that's going to occur, we haven't really gotten that far. I mean, it'd just be, I'd love to say we get together once a month, but that, depending on the circumstances, but we do want them to have an opportunity to work with each other and bounce the ideas off each other. Like I say, we're not trying to compete, so, because we talked about, if we're not doing t-shirts, but someone else is, let's send the business their way. So we want all of this to come back into our CTE programs. That's our plan. It's not, we're putting the money back into the whole school unless something is needed, but it's really just to replenish our supplies.
What's the buy-in from the other schools so far?
Let's see. Are there any schools that are not?
I think
They're all here they're all in for it, just some of us weren't able to make it tonight.
Thank you.
I think this is a very exciting proposal. Really, really pleased. I really appreciate the cross-school collaboration, working together, cooperative like that to expand and help leverage what you're doing to help more students. Thank you for the 3 students here. Thank you for what you've shared. That's very helpful. This gives us a good perspective on this. I'm really excited. I think just like you all.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
So the purpose of their proposal tonight was for us to give them permission to start a club. So I'm entertaining motions for
I move for approval of the proposal.
I second.
Any discussion? Can we vote please, Jennifer?
I
Oh,
got
so
something to say, I wanna buy a Lamar cooler, but I need a big one.
Raise the price.
Blame it on inflation.
Thank you all so much.
Yeah, appreciate you, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
All agree.
I was looking forward to that cooler.
All right, Miss Lily Fleener, she is ready to present.
Did you get here?
Good afternoon. So today I'm going to be presenting Grandview Elementary. I got the pleasure to be going over there in January, and I got to meet with Dr. Churchwell and meet some other teachers and their staff and some of their students. So when I immediately walked in, it instantly felt like a family. You could tell how much they value their students and their parents and how much involvement they want, and they've really been highlighting from that this year. So that's one thing you'll definitely see. I hope you see throughout the slides. Okay, so their mission statement this year is growing exceptional students, learning with purpose, and leading to solve problems. So that is their school mission statement. That's what all of them are going by. Their student council and them are going by that, and they love to, that's all spread out throughout their school. So their vision this year is that they believe that all students are capable of success. Their mission is to create a learning environment where every student experiences joys, perseveres through productive struggle, and thrives in positive environments. Through collaboration with families and community partners, we strive to achieve academic excellence. So their motto this year, they actually came up with a new one over the summer. They got their community, parents, staff, and some of their students, they all came up with this. It's ELITE. So ELITE stands for, the E stands for exceptional, L stands for leaders, I inspiring, T today's, and E equals. So that's what they go by this year. So on some of their t-shirts, you'll see ELITE, and that's what it stands for this year. They want all their students to strive to be all of those things. So this is a pamphlet that they have at their office. So when you go in there, you can pick up one of these, and it just says a little bit about their school, what they want to do. It really targets that parent involvement. So some of those things in the parent involvement that you can do, you saw from when their Beta Club came up here, their open house is a big hit, especially for kindergartners. The parents love to come see the school, see where their kids are going to go, see what they can do, like what related arts they are, and meet some of the teachers. They also have math, literacy, and fine arts night, so they're seeing all of their kids' work throughout the year. Fine arts night is a really big one. Some of their CTE stuff is connected with that, so they get to see all the things that their students have been working on. Also, the family, students, and staff of Grandview Elementary developed this school home compact. Meetings and events are held each year to review the compact and make changes based on student needs. So they just came up with that, and it really has improved their school and the school environment. So like they said in the Beta Club said, Grandview is a level 5 school, and it's a reward school for the year 2024-2025, which is amazing. It's because of how hard their students have been working and their teachers and staff. So this year at Grandview Elementary, they developed a student leadership team, which I thought was really cool because I'd never seen one of those other than in the high schools. So the student leadership team helps encourage student voice in the school, input on behavior and academic incentives, and helps staff and faculty know how they can help improve students academically. The students have really grown on this. They love it. I wish I had a picture of them to show you, but their student leadership team, they've done a great job this year on really getting that student voice out and making those improvements in the school and seeing what the students want to be better and strive to be better students. So for their CTE broadcasting, they do this every morning on Fridays, and it's really cool. I had never seen it before, but I really enjoyed it. It's the 7th and 8th grade students. They do a live broadcast for all the grades in the classroom, so their teacher will pull that up on Friday morning, and they watch it, and they do their pledge, moment of silence, and then they talk about the weather, what it's going to be like that weekend, and just little things like that that make the kids really excited and gives them that responsibility to do. Is that video cool? This one they really wanted y'all to watch because it talks about just a little bit, it's the school board, when I was supposed to come, it was supposed to be School Board Appreciation Week. So I think y'all will really.
Good morning, Grandview, and welcome to the Eagle's Nest, your spot for all things happening around school. I'm Castle.
And I'm Tanner. It's Friday, and we're here to bring you the latest updates and announcements and a little fun along the way.
Let's begin with our Pledge of Allegiance and moment of silence.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's weather is cloudy with a high of 33 and a low of 20. We're hearing snow may be on the way again. Maybe this time why don't you get some? Do your best snow dance, cross your fingers, and be ready to enjoy some snow if it arrives. Remember, snow or no snow, stay safe when we're out there.
Thank you, Jaden. Here's what's cooking in the cafeteria for lunch today. We'll have popcorn chicken, mac and cheese, steamed broccoli, side salad, fruit, and milk. Sounds delicious.
Time to see who has a birthday today and this weekend.
Thank you, Jaden.
I want to wish a happy birthday to Emma Barnett, Jenna Drummond, and Owen McClan who celebrate today. And Sawyer Bailey, Natasha Kaminsky, Jaden Bishop, Heidi Christensen who celebrate this weekend. We hope your day is filled with fun, cake, and good vibes. I want to wish a
reminder, 6th through 8th grade boys soccer tryouts will be next week, 4 to 6 on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. 6th through 8th grade baseball tryouts will be next Tuesday and Wednesday after school until 5. 6th through 8th grade boys and girls golf tryouts will be announced soon, and we are working on track and field details. You must have a physical on file with Coach Pander to try out. Good luck to our girls basketball team as they play in regionals tonight in Kingsport at Johnsonville Middle School.
Special announcement. This week, we are having a special announcement with Ms. Babb. Ms. Babb leads our fundraiser for Ronald McDonald House. She is with us today to go over what the fundraiser is for.
Okay, so when a child becomes seriously ill or injured, everything changes in an instant. Families often have to leave home quickly, sometimes traveling far from their community to be close to the care their child needs. During those moments, parents shouldn't have to worry about where they'll sleep, how they're going to afford meals, or how they're going to stay together. And that's where the Ronald McDonald House steps in. Our house provides a home away from home while children receive their medical care. Families enjoy private rooms, home-cooked meals, laundry facilities, and supportive community that understands their challenges. By removing everyday worries, we allow parents to focus on what matters most, being there for their child. But we can't do this alone. Through Hearts for the House, the students become part of something meaningful. So by selling hearts for just $1, they'll help keep families close during some of the hardest days of their lives. Each heart represents compassion, kindness, and belief that families belong together, especially during medical crises. Every heart makes a difference, and by participating, students are not only fundraising, they're learning empathy, seeing how small acts of kindness create a big impact for families in need. So thank you for helping us help these families stay close, one heart at a time.
So Ms. Babb, why do you invest in this fundraiser for Ronald McDonald?
Well, I've loved supporting this organization for several years, and I have visited several times, and I have seen the families and the children that it helps support. And I love that Grandview is a part in supporting them each year.
This week, we are proud to celebrate School Board Appreciation Week and recognize the leaders who dedicate their time, energy, and heart to serving our schools and community.
We extend our sincere thanks to our school board members, Annette Buchanan, David Hammond, Eric Barnes, Keith Irvin, Chad Flinner, Greg Huddlestone, Mike Masters, Whitney Riddle, and Vince Walters. Your thoughtful leadership and commitment help create opportunities for student success, support our educators, and strengthen our schools.
We also want to thank our student representatives, Hannah Campbell, Tyler Ball, Lily Fleener, and Jonatas Robinson, for bringing student perspectives to the table and helping ensure voices are heard.
On behalf of our students, staff, and families, thank you for the countless hours you give and the decisions you make to support education. Your service truly makes a difference, and we are grateful for all that you do.
Teachers, please take attendance and power school as soon as possible.
That's a wrap for today's Eagles Nest.
Have a learning day at Grandview where we're always growing exceptional students who are exceptional leaders inspiring today's Eagles.
Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
Go Eagles!
So that's something fun that they do every Friday at Grandview. I think it's really good. It's very interactive. It gets these kids out there, gets them doing something, gives them a little bit of responsibility too, and it's really fun. The kids really enjoy it, especially the elementary kids. I got told that they very much enjoy watching that video every Friday morning. It gives them something to look forward to. So for student celebrations, they really wanted to highlight on this year because like I said, they're really wanting to focus on what to get these students to strive to be better. So for student incentives, they did student celebrations. Their student celebrations, it's a variety of ways. Weekly, each classroom teacher selects a student of the week. So that student of the week gets a certificate and their picture taken, and then they'll get to sit at a table, at the student of the week table. At the close of each grading period, all students who were chosen as student of the week get to participate in games led by the student leadership team. There is also a drawing for a free Chick-fil-A lunch sandwich that they really enjoy getting to. So like I said, the student leadership team came up with all of this and they really enjoy getting it all together. So to help recognize their faculty and staff's hard work and dedication, they do Faculty and Staff of the Week just to recognize them and show all their hard work and dedication that they put in throughout the year. And it's really helped them get through the week, I think, and they get a little prize and a little sticker just saying that thank you because they do a lot for them. So for the school year 2024-2025, Grandview's Beta Club achieved recognition as a National Beta School of Distinction, like they said, because of their hard work and dedication to that. So this year, like they said, Dr. Churchwell was awarded Principal of the Year for Washington County because of her hard work and dedication. Grandview truly would not be the school it is without her. Her dedication and commitment to that school is clearly shown as you walk in. So we really appreciate her and thank you. So their reset room is a new room that they came up with this year. It's a new room that allows for students to calm down and reset. This room has been a wonderful improvement to the school atmosphere. I got to go in there and get to see it. She turned the lights off. It's really cool. They have a bunch of fidgets. It really helps the kids that need that reset room. They need to go in there, calm down, play with something to get their mind off whatever is making them upset. So this room helps to really allow it. Any questions? Thank you guys, and also I want to thank you guys so much for the opportunity to be here on the board with y'all this year as a student school board member. It's been a great opportunity and I'll never forget it, so thank you.
Great.
Thank you, Lily.
Thank you, Lily, great presentation.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you like your mama.
It's hard to follow Lily, but we just have several reports, monthly reports for public record and full view of the board. If you have any questions, certainly be glad to answer. Yeah, Jack's leaving. That's the building. There's no questions.
All right. Is there a recommendation for the consideration of the consent agenda?
I'll make that motion. Second.
Any discussion? Can we vote, please, Jennifer?
All agreed.
Moving into presentations and discussions, we have some additional overnight trips. There are 6 of them, I do believe, that need to be approved by the board that were not in the consent agenda. Mr. Flair.
Make a motion, we approve all 6 trips. Second.
Mr. Ritter. Any discussion on this? Can we vote, please, Jen?
All agreed.
All right, the Frontier Trail proposal That was presented to us at the workshop. Does anybody have a recommendation, Mr. Flynn?
Make a motion, we approve the Frontier Trail proposal as proposed.
Second.
Is there any discussion about the proposal?
No problem with the people that's selling the property.
No, I mean, you know, there's been discussion with Mr. Bennett, just the legal language and how it may need to be revised in the deed, but, no.
Any other discussion? Can we vote, please, Jennifer?
Voting's open.
If any questions.
Motion carries with 1 no.
All right, the green space at Boones Creek Elementary, we got those bids back for that, so, is there a recommendation for the award of the bid?
Trying to think of the name of the one, the only one that was in there, right here, I've got it.
Mr. Flynn?
Make a motion that we award the Custom Building Group for the 79,910 devices are good, 88, I believe. No more than 80,000, if I read that right. Make a motion, we approve that.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Dr. Adams is here for any questions, if there's any questions about that. All right, seeing no questions or discussion, can we vote, please, Jennifer?
Voting is open. All agreed.
The list for tenure recommendations has been supplied to us. Mr. Boyd, do you want to address that?
Sure, under the Tennessee tenure law, teachers must, you know, whether a new teacher or a veteran teacher that comes to us from another district, they must have 2 years probationary period, 2 years, and they must meet in their annual evaluation, their overall level of effectiveness level needs to be what would be termed a level 4 or 5, which is above expectation or significantly above expectation. You must have 2 consecutive years of that. Everyone on this list has met that qualification, and with working with their principals or their direct supervisor, everyone on this list has been recommended for tenure. And based on that, the process requires me to recommend, and I recommend based on that collaboration with principals and all of them meeting the qualifications.
I'd like to move we accept these tenure recommendations.
Second.
Is there any discussion?
Just congratulations on all those who got tenure.
And we will invite them to the April meeting, so we will honor them at the next board meeting.
Can we vote, please, Jennifer?
Voting is open. All agreed.
There are 4 purchase orders that were brought to the board after our workshop, so those 4 purchase orders are listed below. Are there any questions about any of the purchase orders? So, recommendations for the purchase orders, Mr. Flynn?
Make a motion that we approve purchase order 35,920, 7460, 7459, 7544. Second.
Is there any discussion? Can you vote, please, Jennifer?
Voting is open. All agreed.
All right, and our added item, that will be the letter of opposition, Mr. Hiddlestone.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion that our board send a letter of opposition to the appropriate legislators, governor, whoever we deem necessary to oppose House Bill 2226 as well as Senate Bill 2445. And I'd like to speak to it if I get a second.
Second.
For many years, our school board has had a great relationship with Washington County Education Association in establishing, for my time and during my time, MOUs. The MOUs afford an opportunity for teachers to be able to sit down with administration and have a two-way conversation, things that benefit students and teachers. And I don't want to see that come to an end. The discussions involve salaries, grievance procedures, insurance, fringe benefits, working conditions, leaves, payroll deductions, and we've approved those in the past. The bill is proposing to prohibit school boards and professional employees, organizations from engaging in collaborative conferencing to determine terms of payment. It would also restrict the employee organizations from having any access to school facilities. And I know that there are different groups from TEA who go into the schools and provide training on how to improve discipline, how to work better together, how to improve teaching of children. And I'd hate to see that all come to an end. The whole problem with the thing is that there is a school system that has had a problem with dealing with their local organization. There was a court case filed, and it just did not go over well at all. But there are well over 50 different school systems that already have MOUs. And I certainly would hate to see, because of one school system that's had a problem with their group, end it for everybody else. Currently, when you are working together to establish an MOU, the board does not have to agree to even have one. The words basically say that the board is not required to even participate in conferencing. If the employees vote to participate, nothing in PECA requires the board to agree to the MOU, so they're not even forced into it. So I would like to see us oppose this. I'd like to see us continue the positive relationship we've had with WCEA, and I look for your support.
Yes.
I'd just like to comment, first of all, thank you, Mr. Homestone, for bringing this forward to us. I echo your comments. We, our teachers are the foundation of the school system, and we've got to work with them well, and to help us recruit and retain. It's a big part of that, and so thank you for doing that. And it's disappointing that we would have, in my eyes, legislators that would want to prohibit them from having a voice. So I certainly favor this proposal.
Anyone else?
Currently, in my discussions with the legislative person from TEA, the bill sits in the House Education Committee. It was to be heard today, but in my conversation last night, the chair, Representative White, is apparently going to agree to postpone it for a week. The word is that the sponsor does not have the votes, and he's looking to try to get more. I was in text messages with Representative Hicks, to which his words were, "We are hoping to kill the bill today." But the bill did get postponed. And of course, once it goes out of House Education Committee, it's got to move its way on up. We're just trying to kill it in committee so that it doesn't even get to the floor.
We talk a lot about modeling for our students, and I really think that this sets up modeling for some of their student leadership councils. I think it models it for our students. So our leadership is doing what they're supposed to be doing by modeling communication and modeling work ethic, and I think this is just a good thing for our system, especially because we're education and we're educating our children on how to get along with others and work things out.
time did not allow me to put anything together as far as a resolution with the where is and whereases, so since it's gonna be coming up for a quick vote, that's why I moved to just have a letter of opposition be written.
Is there any other discussion? Can we vote, please, Jennifer?
Voting is open.
I vote yes, I already shut her down. Sorry about that.
All agree.
Thank you.
And,
Oh, please.
Hi, before we go, I just want to take the opportunity to thank all the people from Public School Strong for being here tonight and all other meetings. Whenever we have people who are not involved in education, take their time to be able to come to support public schools. We need more of you, and I thank you for being here.
That concludes our meeting.